Salam alaikum. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. What's cooking? Peace and blessings be to all you guys, brothers and sisters. I don't know what this world is coming to. Hit it. I hope you guys are doing great. Another day, you know how it is, making the donuts out here. Coming in here real quick just to explain. Well, there's no need for me to explain or excuse myself or anything. But I feel as though, you know, I have followers. And I have some followers that watch me constantly. And I just wanted to say that I am grateful that you guys are on the channel, that you guys make your comments, that you guys salute me and say hello and stop by. Some of you guys stop by here now and then. I'm grateful for that. And I just wanted to let you guys know that. But I want to bring the attention to Star Trinity. Star Trinity, I notice that you're always around. You always salute me. You always there, and I'm a person that I observe and I stay quiet. You have my email address because you have one of my boards, the Didnt be seen to practice boards. I need you to email me whenever you can because I need you to tell me what book that Tata Matamba has published you don't have. So I would like to send you a book for yourself on me to you. So get in contact with me, email me, and give me your address again, name, and you're gonna receive a book from me. I'll let you know when it's out. I'll send you a tracking number and all that, like that, you know. I wanted to say that, and I want to thank you for always being around, being a good sister, being humble, you know, saluting and everything. And I just want all you guys to know that I appreciate all you guys. But this sister right here has been constant. You understand? And I like to show gratitude. And in the future, I'm going to be doing more things like this. Giving books out, giving things out to the community for free. No charge. I wanted to talk about, I think it was the last video that I made. I gave examples, right? Of how in my younger days, I maybe didn't explain myself. But here I go. How in my younger days, the upbringing that I said a lot of us go through these type of upbringings due to the fact of the environment that we live in, where we are put at. Because, you know, we know this is all systematic. We know this been something that's been established from way back. But we don't want to get into these type of conversations and these type of things. We don't want to start this pointing finger and, you know, making excuses. No, there's no excuse, even though we know what has happened through history and everything and what's going on and what went on and why a lot of us are in these conditions. But also, when I say conditions, what I'm trying to mean is the life, the areas that we live in, the difficulty to live in these lives, mothers and fathers with children, you know, having to work, having to bust their butt, you know, people that have been, you know, out there in the streets, you know, that struggled, you know, and did what they had to do to survive. You see, when you're born, you don't choose your mother and your father. You don't choose what your life is going to be, especially at your early ages. You don't choose that. So when you come to this world, whatever mother or father you have, whatever upbringing you have, whatever society you come into, that's not for you to decide. It's for you to decide. You don't have no control over that. Okay? And not all of us are born with silver spoons in our mouths. And it's a shame that someone will comment in a way that is so derogatory, and it only shows me that the person that put that comment up, I deleted it, But the person that put that comment up does not have any compassion for anyone else. It just does. You can't have compassion for people if that was the comment that you put. The video was entitled, right, my life experiences and the way I use my experiences through childhood, through life, and I implement it in Palo also. Because there's certain things in Palo that we abide, and there's certain things out here in this world that we apply also in a lot of our upbringings and areas where we are wrong, right? They got these rules. Let's say they got these street rules. You understand? But that doesn't mean that the people that live in these areas and in these conditions are not educated, that we don't have educated people. That doesn't mean that we don't have people that are entrepreneurs. That doesn't mean that they're not successful people that have lived in these parts, raised in these conditions, and been able to come up. That doesn't mean that once you hit your age of reason, when you wake up, you do not change your lifestyle, the way you look at things and perceive, or what you did or what you didn't do in your early ages of your childhood. See, that doesn't mean that. See, unfortunately, we're not. Oh my God, I can't believe I gotta explain something. Unfortunately, in this world, right, we cannot choose what we come into. When your mother gives birth for you, we didn't choose that, right? Let's just say we didn't choose that. Whatever life she lived, we didn't choose that. Whatever father you didn't choose that. Uncle, whatever, and so forth and so on. Not everybody comes to this world with everything landed to them, given to them. You understand? Not everyone goes through the same things. You know? So we have to understand these things and not be judgmental. Because you don't know what the other person has lived and is not living anymore, or still is. You don't know. See, the person who put that comment doesn't know me from within, from a one-on-one, from knowing my life, knowing what I have worked and what I do, what I don't do. You don't really know me. So how could you put a label on someone when you don't even know them? You know, these are examples that I put out in that previous video. So those who have been raised up in these conditions understand where I'm coming from. And it's easier for them to translate what I'm saying to implement it into their lives, because they already have lived this, they already have been taught this, they already been through all these things. What does that have to do with me being a Puerto Rican, with me being a Puerto Rican palero scammer? That's what the person called me. What does that have to do with that? What does what I said in the video has to do with me being Puerto Rican, which I am Boricua, from Borinquen? And what does that have to do with me being a palero scammer? I haven't scammed anyone in Palo. If there's anyone here on this that watches my video could tell me that I scammed them in the traditional in Palo, please make a video about it. Make a video about it. How did I scam you? What did I do? What did I not do? Because people say things out of their mouth. People hate against other people. people wish other people death, wish other people sickness, wish other people bad things, you know, because they cannot see someone trying to do something for the community. They don't see beyond their life. If you, the person who left that comment, was born with a silver spoon, very good. I applaud you. Keep on going. Kensambi takutare. I pray that power that be blesses you. I don't wish you no wrong. Because you see, I use comments like that as fuel. You only fuel me to keep on making videos. It does not make me stop what I'm doing. It gives me more fuel. And I should have left a comment. I actually put question marks so they can explain a little bit more what they were talking about. But then I said, let me remove them out of there. You know, you can't really like take a subscriber off or take somebody from your page off, but you could any comments that they put, nobody will see them. So I did that. Some brothers and sisters understood where I was coming from and got it. Those who've been fortunate enough to have been raised in great homes, with great families, with middle class or amount of wealth, all blessings be to you. I am grateful and happy that you came to this world with everything given to you, and in those conditions that you have. You are blessed to be that way. But all out throughout the world, there are billions and billions of people that were not born into wealth, that were not born with, let's say, great parents, that were not born with a dysfunctional household. This is where I say there's no compassion in this person. And that shows me that if you're an Nkisi practitioner, you are a bad person. Because those remarks that you made shows who you are. And if you like that in real life, in the flesh here, and you like that naturally, you're going to be like that with your godchildren, wherever, with whoever you deal with in Palo or whatever spirituality you have. Because you put your word, a name there that is derived from Palo. We understand it, but I don't know who you are. You could have put a fake name. And there's no need for me to come here and try to explain, try to justify, nothing. I wasn't going to make any video, but I just want those that have eyes and they could see to understand that when you're doing something that's great, that's good, that is beneficial to you and to others, you are always going to have people that are going to try to bring you down. Always, always. It's very hard for everybody to like you. I know I don't like everybody. But I chose to come on this platform. I chose to make videos. And when you choose to make videos and come on platforms like this, you're also choosing and accepting the things that are coming towards you from the other side. So I choose that. I chose those comments. I chose and agree with those type of people coming into the channel. You know, so I don't have no problem. You know, I'm great. I'm doing good like always. I'm working like always. Family's doing great. I'm just doing what I gotta do. Living my life, living my process. And that's it. Wishing everybody the best. I wish that person all great and success. I hope that you never have to go out with a day without eating. I hope that you never miss a meal in your life. I hope that you never have to live in the streets in a car in an abandoned house. I hope that you never get into drugs. I hope that you never become a bad person, rob banks or go to jail or kill someone or aggravate someone. I hope you never go through these things in life. Did I go through all these things in life? No. But these are examples that I was using, and it wasn't these specifically. I didn't say this. People are not perfect. People do not choose to come, didn't choose to come. They didn't have no power when they came to this world to live how they wanted to live. You came in to a family that was already existent. You came into a household that was already there, or not a household. You came into parents, whichever way they were successful, not successful, drug addicts, non-drug addicts, poor, not. You didn't come here with the power to be able to control that. Now you have the power, once you have reason and a little bit of adulthood, to change that, to see what's wrong, to see what's not good, and to be a better person, and to succeed and focus on being better than what you was raised in or what you saw or whatever. Life has taught me to be better. Okay? And that's what I do. When I didn't have toys as a kid, I'm going to use this as an example. My mom, the only birthday that I ever remember my mom celebrating was one birthday. It's the only birthday I ever celebrated that I saw my mom celebrate for me was one birthday. And she baked the cake. And she put the orange frosting. And she put tangerines all over it. Real nice. I still got it like if it was the other day. Because it's the only one that I could remember. Because I never had any other birthdays but that one. I lost my train of thought because I bumped into I went into the birthday. These things, right? Experiences that I went through just shows you, and I'm trying to explain to you guys that a lot of you guys know that when you have children, I got my train of thought back. When you have children, you do better with them than what was done to you. Therefore, I only had one birthday ever that I could remember. All my children, I celebrated their birthdays. And we still celebrate them. Might not be with a cake, but we celebrate them. All my children had the best that I could give them, I gave them. Anything that I did that I grown up without, I made sure that my kids had it. See, life taught me to be better. To don't do what was done to you, or don't do or live the way you was raised up to live, or in the conditions you was raised up in. Life taught me to not look at that, go beyond that, and do better. And that's what I chose to do. See, if you don't know me, for real, you cannot talk about me. Anyone could type, be a keyboard warrior. The different thing would be, it's a difference if you knew me and you know how I am and you know how much I have succeeded in life. But like I said, we're always gonna have haters, and that's part of being on these platforms. We have haters out of these platforms. Imagine in these platforms. So thank you for the comment. Like I always say, que Sambi Takutare. I pray that you never go through nothing in life, and that you keep on being successful if you are, and never lose nothing. Like that you don't have to experience or go through what billions and billions and billions of people go through from different nationalities and different cultures. But the great majority, I'm going to say, are Latinos and African American that go through these situations and live in these areas. Salam alaikum, alaikum salam, kasamba lakutara. Be blessed, be safe. Love you guys all. Just wanted to come here, put my 2 senses in, and and keep it moving. Next week I'll come out and make a video on Paulo. I got so many things going on that things are just moving. So it's a lot of things that I'm doing these days. So I haven't put out a Paulo video out speaking about something in particular and in Kisimalonga, but soon I'll come back out and we'll hit a topic, or we'll hit something. We made a live last week, if I'm not mistaken, and nothing much. Be safe. Have a great day.